Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce Analytics video session 18. So basically in today's video, we will cover the filter part once again. I mean, it's been a long time we are covering the filter portion only. However, till now we have done the filtration part on the data layer side, that is on the data flow as well as on the recipe side. In today's video, we will actually walk through how we can apply the same filter condition on our designer layer. Okay, so that is in our data set. Fine. So as I showed you earlier, I already had one data flow where I created one data set, okay, which doesn't have any filter from the data layer side, right? So let me just quickly open this. Now it's showing me 701, which is nothing but my total number of records, right? So if I also apply the SQL, you can see it's showing 711 records, okay? Now what I'm going to do is whatever filter we applied, right? Um, let's consider our data flow itself. We will apply all those condition over here. So let's take this with SQL portion. That's fine because we went through all the filter condition. So first is stage name equal to closed one. Okay. So over here, if you just apply on filter, so this is also mostly like recipe where it's like a point and click kind of a thing. Okay. So here, let's see if I select closed one. And that's the first condition we have, stage name equal to closed one. And let me write here where stage name equal to closed one. Okay. I think I have the right spelling correct. So it's showing me 398 records, which is matching over here as well. Okay. Now let's check the next one, which is stage name not equal to closed one. Again, the same thing you just put over here does not equal, and you just put over here closed one. Okay. And again, let me just change over here not equal to. So it's showing me 313 records, and that's what it's showing me over here as well, which is working fine. Okay. So here I have stage name equal to closed one or closed lost, right? So I will just write here stage name equal to closed one, or my stage name equal to closed lost. Okay. So here I'm getting 517 records, and if I just apply this, I'm getting 517 records only. Now here, always check the filter logic. So in the filter logic of now here it's not showing. Let's do one thing. Let me select one by one. Let's say I select closed one. Okay. And here if I select again stage name equal to closed lost. Okay. Now if you go to filter condition, right now it's not showing anything because you see here is written 1 and 2. Okay. So just mention over here 1 or 2 and then click on apply, and you see it's matching. It's 517, which is matching here as well. So earlier by default, whenever you are applying the filter condition, whenever you're applying multiple filter condition, by default in the logic, it takes the AND operator. And so ensuring that you get the correct result, you have to change that operator. Cool. Now let's move ahead. Now this is the same thing, which is fine. Matches is also same thing. And at last we have stage name, lead source and type. Now, unfortunately, as I can see here, I have only this four. So I need to add the lead source and opportunity type, okay, in my data flow. So what I'm going to do is in this particular data flow, I will just add lead source and um, opportunity type. We click on save, propagate, okay. Click on update. You can just write over here, add it, lead source and type in opportunity in just node. Okay, so it's a best practice to always write some description. Okay, you can skip it as well, like I have done mostly in my earlier session, but yeah, this is one of the best practice to follow as well. Okay, so anyways, let's monitor this right now. Now, as you can see, this data flow done successfully. Fine. And once the data flow done successfully, you always have to refresh the screen. Now over here, Let me again go for this and let me just copy those scenarios which I have taken. So this is closed one, okay? And here my source is equal to web, right? And of course, at last we have the type where it will be new. I think what I applied, let me quickly check once. I forgot. It is type equal to new business. Okay. So I will just select new business, click on apply. And yeah, of course, let me apply over here as well. Maybe some mistake over here. I don't need this one. That's fine. Okay, I get 23 records, and let's quickly see. We are also getting 23 records over here. Okay, so that's the beauty of this. And as I told you, you can always change the logic from here. Fine. For example, let's say I change some logic over here. Let's say I write or fine. If I write or over here, if I click on exhibit, it's showing me 363. Now what I'm going to do is again here I will write the same thing. So 1 and 2 or 3. So see what's the meaning of 1? 1 means the first part. This is the one stage. Okay, 2 means the lead source, 3 means fine. Just right here or with the necessary braces, circular braces, right? And let me click on apply. Fine. So it's showing me 363, and that is what matching over here as well. So you can play around with the logic. So that's the beauty. So currently this filter condition we have done completely on the designer layer. Okay, data set is nothing but it's known as your designer layer, where you get to show it to the client gets to see it, and after that they can apply the filter themselves. So that's the beauty of this product, 𝓂𝓭𝓰𝓷𝓮𝓻 Einsteiniatics. You have the option of doing the filtration on the connect data sources, where you can restrict the data completely if you're bringing from some other logs. Okay, as well as you can also, let's say, bringing all the data from some external log, then you can apply the filter on the data layer. You can just play around, you can do the transformation, the ETL process, it works on the ETL process. Extract part also you can apply filter, you can do transformation on the transformation layer also, you can apply the filter. And if you don't want either of them, then when it comes to loading part, the ETL portion of loading part, then this loading part is nothing but this data set, where you can also apply the filter condition on the designer layer. Okay, so yeah, that is the whole thing about this particular filter part. Fine. And yeah, in case you have liked this video, then definitely please do like, share, and subscribe. And before closing this video, just wanted to show you one thing. So we applied one condition of stage name, right? On this stage name, if you remember, I have applied 1 minute. I have applied one condition where stage name, I have taken both of this. Okay, closed one and closed last. Fine. Now you see automatically showing me 517 record, which is also matching, right? So let me write here. Now 517. Now one beauty of this is here, of course, the standard logic doesn't make sense because you only have one. However, how do you know whether we have applied the OR condition or AND condition? So there's something called as query mode. Now this is the SQL part. Now I don't want to get overwhelmed with this particular concept, because of course this is itself a huge concept to learn, and I will definitely cover in our succession session. But for now, you can just get to know that this is the filter which is being applied, stage name in closed one and closed up. By default, when you select that field stage name and you select those two values, that's why you get to see those two, I mean 517 records. Okay, so that's the thing. But if you select differently, then ideally it takes the AND condition which I showed you, right? And over there you have to change the filter logic. But if by selecting that one field under filter condition, if you select the values at one go, then definitely the or condition gets applied. Fine, that's the way it works. And yeah, that's it about this video. And yeah, in case you liked it, please do like, share, and subscribe, as I mentioned earlier. And let me know if there are certain topics which you feel you need to learn urgently and you want me to cover. I will definitely love to cover that. Okay. So yeah, thank you, and let's meet in our next session.